I'm Calvin Chapman with HGP Sports Cars. Good evening. Left arm spinner Kevin Omro grabbed the 5 wickets as Guyana defeated the Leeward Islands by 1 run in the Duckworth-Lewis Stern method when the regional under-17 50 over tournament continued yesterday. Guyana were steering down the barrel with Leeward Islands needed 14 runs from 3 overs with 6 wickets in hand, but Omro maintained a steady line to finish with 5 for 26 from 5 overs, becoming the second player in the tournament, joining fellow Guyanese Kelvon Anderson as the only bowlers with 5 wicket hauls. When the rain came and sent the players off the field with a score on 68 for 1 in 19.3 overs, Singh on 35 and Sinclair on 19. The interruption lasted for over 5 hours, and when play resumed, the game was reduced to 21 overs per side. Guyana finished on 72 for 1 with Singh on 37 and Sinclair on 21. Using the Duckworth-Lewis Stern method, Leeward Islands were set a revised target of 140 runs. In basketball, when play continued on Thursday night, night 4 of the Georgetown Amateur Basketball Tournament, first, second, and under-23 tourney, Eagles went 2-2 wins in the second division tournament. In their first, they humiliated Sonics 101-22, and on Thursday night, Eagles flew past University of Guyana Trojans since the first quarter of the game, which finished 25-12, and never give up the lead as the match finished 85-74. As in the Eagles' previous game, Travis Belgrave was the main man with a game-high 22 points. Belgrave, who plays for the national junior and senior basketball teams, was supported ably by Kevin Wiggins, 13 points. Kwesi Thompson, 11 points, while Devon Murray chipped in with a valuable 10 points. UG Trojans were outplayed throughout, but Kadeem Peterkin, 14 points, and Shaquille Adonis tried to put some respite in the margin of defeat. Denzel Ross and Jonathan Brown both scored 9 points each for the Trojans in a losing effort. Eagles have played 3 games in the tournament so far, winning all, 2 of the second division and 1 in the under-23. Kwesi Thompson, who plays for Eagles in both the under-23 and second division category, and notched up 10 points in the match, expressed that his side has more depth and that they will be gunning for both the under-23 and second division titles.
This season we have more players, much more confident because everyone knows their role, and now that'll bring a lot of togetherness because now everybody can embrace their own role. And this year we're looking to take away the second division and the under-23 title.
The second match, which was scheduled to begin at 8:30 p.m., got underway at 10 p.m. due to the late start of the Eagles versus Trojans match. That second match was a first division encounter between Plaisance Guardians and Nets. Nets overcame the favored Guardians 59-63, despite trailing throughout the first 3 quarters. The first quarter of that game was a poor display of basketball with only 14 points being scored in the 10-minute period. It finished 9-5. The second quarter was more eventful, with the Guardians extending their lead to 14 points as the period ended 31-17. When the third quarter finished 45-34, still in favor of Plaisance, the supporters at the Burnham Court were expecting the game to finish in favor of the leaders, as was the case in the previous game of the evening. But an extra push to the end allowed the Nets, who were hungrier for the win, to come out victorious. National senior player Nikolai Smith's 21 points wasn't enough to prevent his team, Guardians, being upset by the Nets, as the star player Antoine Austin eclipsed him with a game-high 22 points. Matches continue on Saturday with 3 matches at the same venue, Burnham Court, from 5:30 p.m., and on Sunday evening with 3 more matches from 5:30 p.m. More basketball news. Guyana will be participating in the Under-17 Central American Caribbean Basketball Championships Central Basket, which is scheduled to take place in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, from July 26 to July 30 of 2017. The selection of the Guyana Under-17 basketball team has been finalized to play in the championships. The trials concluded on July 8, 2017, with 12 players being selected from the squad by head coach Lugard Mohan and assistant coaches. Returning to Guyana to play in the Central Basket Championship is United States-based Guyanese Kevon Wiggins, who was the leading scorer for Guyana in the Caribbean Basketball Confederation Under-16 2016. Other countries participating in the Central Basket Under-17 Championships are Jamaica, Bahamas, Mexico, Panama, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Guyana is in Group A alongside Mexico, Bahamas, and Puerto Rico. The team will be encamped from July 14 to 24 and will train twice daily at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall from Saturday, July 15. A press release from the GABF said it expects that the high level of the competition will expose its youths to the intense training required to succeed at the international level. In addition, the exposure will also impart self-confidence, patriotism, and discipline among our youths. The team will depart Guyana on July 25th and return on August 1, 2017. The Guyana delegation will consist of the following players. The coaching staff will be led by Lugard Mohan, head coach Kenneth Avent, assistant coach Andrew Hercules, assistant coach manager, and Jonas Anestal, physical trainer. Motor racing news. Andrew King and Bryce Prince are expected to headline Team Guyana for the second round of the Caribbean Motor Racing 2017 in Trinidad and Tobago at Montend. According to a report from the Guyana Motor Racing and Sports Club, King will represent Guyana in the Group 4 class, while Prince will lead the Super Stock team at the championship in 2 weeks' time. Danny Prasad also rejoins the team for competition in Groups 3 and 4 after missing the Jamaica leg, while Ramiz Mohammed will be competing in both Groups 2 and 3 with 2 separate vehicles. In the two-wheel end of things, Kevin Prasad joins John Bennett to take the team total to 6. According to Mohammed, who is also the president of the GMRSC, the team is not a large one but has the strength to bring home valuable points in the Caribbean Championship. Vehicles are expected to be loaded tomorrow for shipping the following day. And with that, we conclude the HGP Sportscast. It's now back to you, Javon.